going on, guys? It's Horace. What to sell on Amazon, and I'm gonna give you an example of how I do quick sourcing. I do have to work today. If you guys are like me, you're trying to do this, but you also have to work. I'm gonna give you a sample of how real quick I try to find something in about 15 minutes, and then I gotta place the order and get on out here and get to work. So one quick note before we get started: if you're interested in learning how to sell on Amazon to make yourself an extra $500 to $1,500 a month, then you're gonna want to subscribe to this channel, hit the like button if this video adds any value, and click the little bell so that you get your notifications as I make more videos. So right now we're in my Seller Central, which is the back office once you get your Amazon seller account up. For you guys who might not know, I've had one sale today for $44.99. In the last 7 days, I've done $792, roughly $800. The last 15 days, $1,600, and then 30, $4,500. We're trying to get that 45 doubled, because 10 grand is where I realize at that point I got some real momentum. So I've been trying to hit that for a little while here. So we got to get it together. But you take it one day at a time, okay? That's what's in front of us. That's what we can control. One day at a time. So what I like to do, this is in my email account. I got a notification from Boscov's. I do source at Boscov's, and right away you see at least 50% off. So, you know, they have categories. I'm just gonna go shop everything that's at least 50% off. Shop now, and let's see what we have, if it ever loads. Okay. Oh, and don't forget to activate your 3% Ebates. There's another video that talks about that. You want to get your cash back, guys, any way that you can. So watch other videos. I have one about Ebates, how that works. I have one gift card granny. There'll be others. But anyway, just start scrolling. You'll get better at this as you go along. But right away, I see some boots that were $100, were $99.99. Now they're $39.99. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. I generally, I haven't been doing clothing that much. Now, mind you, I just started doing this July, August time frame of 2017. We're going into 2018. One of the things I'm going to start trying is clothing. I know there are other people that kind of shy away from it. It's a little bit more involved because you got to deal with the colors, you got to deal with the sizes, you know. But you know what? I'm going to start looking at that. So let's see if that product is on Amazon. And I do not see that one. So here's another pair that were $50. Now they're $20. Let's see if we can find those on Amazon. Don't see them. And I'm using a tool that takes you there as quick as I am without having to. Usually you'll see me copy and paste, but I'm using a tool. We'll get into that if that's something you guys want to learn. Here's some 70, now 20. Let's see. Rocket Dog. Yeah, that's them. Let's see something. That rank is a little too high. I definitely don't want to get into shoes or clothing with some high ranking stuff. You'll notice one of the first things I look at is ranking. The lower the number, the faster it's selling. So that's what we want to get into. Let's see, fur-lined rain boots. Not exactly what I would be thinking. And the rank is high anyway, so we'll just keep on looking. Here's a tote. Let's see, Stone Mountain. Oh boy, look at that rank, 11 million. No way. No way, Jose. Let's see, nothing there. And this is how it goes, guys. Sometimes you just gotta, you know, you're going through and you're not seeing anything. Let's see. That's a better rank, but the color doesn't match. Let's see. Let's go in and see if they have the color. They don't have the color we're looking for, but we'll go into it and see if maybe, yeah, there they have the black. And now we start looking at things like rank. Now I would have preferred to see a keeper chart. Here we go. You know what? We're seeing some activity here. Right now, the rank is around 50,000. That would be a good, that's moving pretty good. So then I usually go with the month and kind of see how many. I'll even look at the week. Every time this chart drops, that was a sale. 1, 2, 3, 4 this week. All right. I might want to look a little further. I might not. How do we figure that out? We're going to take the ASIN, which is Amazon's stock number, and we're going to see if Amazon would even allow us to sell it, because at this point we're not going to put any more time into this unless we know that we will be allowed to sell. Generally speaking, for a lot of brands, you can sell. Brands can be restricted. For example, Nike, you ain't selling that unless you're approved, and you can pay about $1,500 to get approved. But anyway, we'll come to inventory, add a product. We'll put that ASIN in there. We'll click search and new condition. Yes, we can sell it. So now we know we can sell it. We're going to double check. So we'll go back and we'll look at that rank. That rank is 48,110 in the category of clothing, shoes, and jewelry. So we'll come over to a free tool over at junglescout.com. We'll see if we can find that category. I'm not the best with that. Clothing. Here we go. Clothing, shoes. Was it clothing, shoes, and jewelry? Let's double check. It sure was. Clothing, shoes, and jewelry. We'll enter that sales rank in there. We'll click on the find now, and this is giving you an estimate of how many are being sold a month. 112 being sold a month. And you'll also notice, you would have found this out anyway, but my tool tells me right away that, let's see, I thought it was going to, yeah, there's one FBA seller. He's selling them. Now remember, I show you how to use the FBA model, which is fulfillment by Amazon. So we take and we ship our inventory into Amazon, and they do all the shipping, the packing, the prepping. They do returns. They do everything. Charge you a fee for that, but now your time is freed up. Because if you look, you only got 2 people selling them. One is what we call merchant fulfilled. Now his price is a lot lower, but he's got to do the shipping. And mind you, Amazon is doing it for this guy. So you notice Amazon can offer Prime, and they can promote your product a lot better. So what you have to understand is this. Here is your competition. You're not competing with this guy. We want the customers that are loyal Prime members, you know, people that want to take advantage of that. So when you come over to 112, you pretty much can divide that by 2, because it's only you, your real competition. Hold on one second, guys. All right, let me get my thoughts back. I got interrupted. Sorry about that. Oh, no, what I was saying was, once you use Jungle Scout or whatever tool you're going to do to estimate your sales per month, then the next thing you want to do is divide that by the number of competitors that you're having. Now, remember, the only real competitor we have is other FBA sellers, right? Okay. So basically, what we're doing is when we use Jungle Scout or whatever estimator you're going to use that tells you your estimated totals for the month, you want to take that number and divide it by your competition. And remember, your competition is only FBA sellers, unless, of course, you're doing merchant fulfilled, which I don't recommend, but you might. So let's see if we can get back and kind of see. Okay, we have the black. And if we can get in there, let's see. I kind of lost my place here, but we'll find it, because there's I was on a page that showed me the competition, and sometimes it can be a little confusing with this. Let me see here. I'll just come back out here. All right, there we go. And then we'll go back to the black. And notice he only has one in stock. So his price is pretty low though. So we may not be able to make any money, because if we're at $29.99 and he, let me see, and he's at $49, there may not be enough margin in that. So, oh, that's what happened. I'm all over here. I got windows open all over the place. Let me close some of this down. That's why I'm looking crazy. So that's what's going on. Every time I open a window, it's opening it way over here. So let's pull that over here. So 49, that's basically 50. You're getting them for like 30. I don't think there'll be enough margin in that, but what you can do is calculate it. So what you would do is open up your Seller Central calculator. So that'd be FBA revenue calculator. Open that up, pull that over here. Let's see, we can close this window. And then take that skew. Now each color is going to have a different skew, so be aware of that. Put that skew in there. And let's run the numbers. If we're gonna compete with this guy, if we're gonna jump in where he's at, $49.95. We estimate it's gonna cost us about $1 to get it into Amazon. It's gonna cost us $29.99. Now, Boscov's charges me tax, so I have to take that into consideration. So I'm adding 6%, and that's getting me up to $31.79. Let's see if we can get that. Now, with that, you'll still make about $4.50, $5. I don't really like those margins, but the tools tell us, the matrix tell us that this product is selling. Now, mind you, we were looking at Jungle Scout. We got to make sure we were looking at the right color, because the rank can be different for different colors. So, and then we got to think about the sizes. I mean, there's just a lot to consider, but I would say, let's see what happens when we go with a different size. And then Okay, they're keeping it about the same. I would say, now I don't really know women's shoes that well. And this is the stuff that I'm learning as we go along. But I probably would say a 7.5 would be a popular size. But let's see what. Oh, they do have the tan. Well, then that changes everything. Let's make sure. Let's see. How about 7.5 in tan? That changes everything, because if you remember, tan had better rank. And let's see. At least I thought they did. Maybe not. Tan definitely has better pricing. So, or does it? Yeah, it does. 69. If we're going to compete with Zappos, and mind you, Zappos only has one left, so 69. Now you see the difference? I would go ahead and make this purchase. And even with tax, I'm going to make 20 and 71. Let's just see something here. We want to see. Let's see here. Okay. So they have one of the 7.5. Let's see how many they have. See, now you see the difference? They have 4 of the 8s. See, they have 1 of the 7.5. How many of the 7s do they have? You guys, you see how this is going? They have 3. So what we want to do, they have 2. What we want to do, we want to jump in at 7.5 because they only got 1 left. If we buy 2 pair, we've pretty much covered what we want to spend. We want to show profit under the way I do it. I'm trying to make $30 to $50 a day in profit. So I will, I might buy 3 pair of these. Yeah, I think I'll do that if they'll allow me. Let's see, because sometimes they may not have the stock. They do. Okay, so guys, I hope that shows you a little quick way that we can find products. It didn't take that long, and now I have other things that I need to do. I have an hour before I get ready for work, and it's going to be nice and cold tonight. I work outside. I'm actually a truck driver by trade. So, what to sell on Amazon? I hope that was value for you. And if so, please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, like it, and make sure you hit that bell for notifications. I'm out. Catch you on the next one.